AITA for kicking my sister out of my house at night because she threw all of my food away? I seriously can't believe this is a thing. But my parents are really upset at me. My sister and I grew up together but aren't very close. It really wasn't from any drama. We didn't have a big fight to cause distance, but rather just have opposite personalities and interests. If I had to describe my attitude towards my sister, it would be apathetic love. Like, she's my sister, so I want her to be healthy and happy. But we just unfortunately don't hang out, call to chat, etc. She recently received an opportunity to interview for a job near our hometown, and reached out to see if she could stay with me for a week. My mother was ecstatic that my sister might be coming home finally. She moved across the county right after college and hasn't been back in almost 10 years except for Christmas. She spends Thanksgiving with her in-laws, or the one-off birthday, business trip, vacation. I was more than happy to open my home up, thinking that we could maybe bond or deepen our relationship. It was all kind of awkward but nothing horrible until the third night. I came home from drinks with my friends around 10 p.m. Went into my kitchen for a snack, and realized that almost all of my food was gone. I'm not even exaggerating. I swear 90% of my pantry was just gone. I asked my sister and she told me that she was shocked I ate anything with preservatives in. Unnatural, and that I was poisoning my body, so she took it upon herself to throw away everything she deemed unhealthy. Guys, I'm talking about so much food, both packaged and unpackaged. Even things like spices that weren't fresh were tossed. It was like someone had robbed my kitchen. I demanded that she pay to replace everything, but she dug her heels in and said that she was doing me a favor and that the way I ate was disgusting. Her literal words. I know I'm biased, but my diet isn't even crazy. It's pretty much standard food you'd find at any grocery store. I was so upset I made her pack up and leave, and she ended up having to take a cab about 30 minutes away to stay with my parents. My mom is absolutely devastated that we're fighting and insists that I apologize in order to keep the peace, because she really hopes my sister will take the job and move back. I told my mom that if she wanted to lose not one, but both daughters, then she'd keep pushing me to apologize for something I feel I have a right to be upset about. My dad says that she's been crying every night though, and I love my mom so much I feel like a huge off for being stubborn about the situation. NTA. Appeasement is not the answer. Has she thrown away your parents' food also? Or was this just a special treat for you alone? NTA. This is a hill I would die on. I can't imagine having to suddenly replace all my food, spices included. Never mind the wastefulness of tossing perfectly good food that could have been donated to a charity pantry. Your parents' anger is misplaced. NTA. She can apologize to you after she pays you back for everything she threw out. NTA. Your sister was a self-righteous asshole and was lucky she only got kicked out. I would have been tempted to call the cops on that shit. NTA. It's interesting how your mom is trying to get you to apologize but doesn't seem to be pulling the same thing on your sister. NTA. Not at all. Your sister was way over the line and your mom is for asking you, the injured party, to apologize. Is your sister the golden child? Are you a cannibal? Just for clarity purposes. If not, NTA. Apologize for what? Your sister, who was a guest, wasted at several $100s worth of food and pantry essentials because she deemed your food unhealthy. Screw that noise. Let your mother cry. She'll get over it and know you aren't being stubborn. You're being a rational adult whose goodwill and hospitality was abused in some pretty record time. NTA. NTA. Your sister should pay to replace your belongings that she stole and got rid of. This was wasteful of her. And your mother should realize that she is throwing your property away. It is understandable that your mother wants a happy family where everyone can just peacefully coexist. But your sister seriously overstepped her boundaries. Maybe your mother could pay to replace the stuff? AITA has several similar stories of people getting rid of others' things without permission. Husband throws out his wife's novelty sock collection. Man's now ex-GF tries and fails to scrap his 1967 Impala project car. Woman gets rid of her husband's neckties. Woman throws out individual pieces from her now ex-boyfriend's rare Lego sets, etc. And they usually side with the owner of the item. This is no different. NTA. This makes me so mad on your behalf. Your sister had no right to throw away all that food. Your parents are enabling her ridiculously bad behavior. You do not owe her an apology. She should apologize to you and repay you for the food she destroyed. You have every right to go completely NC with her if she doesn't apologize and repay you. She is a terrible a-hole. And your parents are being too, by not taking your side. ETA. Your sister sounds like the golden child. So, sadly, I would not expect any apology or remuneration for the food. Her brand of entitled really can't see that she's in the wrong. NTA and I have the perfect solution. Go to your parents' house and pretend to sincerely apologize to your sister. Tell her she was right and that she really was doing you a favor. After your apology is accepted, head straight to your parents' fridge and pantry and with everyone watching, start throwing away anything even remotely processed. After your parents react in shock to your behavior, look genuinely stunned and be like, I don't understand. Though I was doing you guys a favor. I wonder how they will feel then. Edit. Also, so sorry about your situation. That sounds really rough on everyone involved aside from your sister, of course. NTA. If your mom wants to defend your sister, she can offer to pay what I'm guesstimating would be hundreds of dollars worth of groceries. NTA. But who, and I mean who, is a guest in someone's house and thinks it's okay to clean out their cupboards and throw 90% of it away? That's easily hundreds of dollars worth of food in a time when there are food shortages. Sure, she can have her beliefs about what is healthy, toxic, etc., but IMHO, the only toxic thing in that house was your sister. Invoice her ass for every penny she trashed, plus rent for room and board. Do not apologize. In any circumstances. Tell your mom that you'd be happy to come do the same at her house and see how she'd react. Your sister is going to either pay you and apologize for the huge overstep and asinine behavior, or she isn't and you learned your lesson. Let her live with mom. Fucking mums and their fucking keep the peace bullshit. No. Just no. You sister behaved terribly op. You had every right to kick her out. Don't you dare apologize. NTA. NTA. And absolutely no way should you apologize. It's very telling that your mom wants you to apologize, but is apparently not insisting that you're 100% in the wrong. Sister, apologize. It's not your job to keep the peace with someone who abuses your hospitality and steals from you. Sis can stay with your mom and throw out her food. NTA and your parents are barking up the wrong daughter's tree. It sounds like they see you as the path to least resistance, so they are coming to you to apologize because they obviously see sister as a difficult person. Look, your sister is an absolute ass. Way out of line. NTA. Tell your mom that keeping the peace means letting an unreasonable person stomp all over boundaries. NTA. And I just have to say that your phrase of apathetic love perfectly describes my relationship with two of my much older sisters. Wanting them to be healthy and happy, but that's about the extent of it. NTA. 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 Your sister is in charge of what she eats. You are the sole decider of what you eat. Messing with people's food equals automatic asshole. Your mom trying to make the wronged party apologize is salt in the wound. NTA. She should compensate you for throwing away your comfort food. Next time she can stay at your mother's and you should meet at hers instead of your house.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.